Hi there guys, welcome to Dino's World, and surprise, I have the Creta EV that is here to absolutely revolutionize the EV segment. It has taken the market by surprise and taken the market by storm. So what all have Hyundai offered with the Creta Electric to make it stand out among its competition? Are they a little late to the segment, or have they arrived in style? We're going to find out in this detailed walk around and first drive review. So without further ado, let's get started.
Picking up the pieces of a broken heart, guess I was chosen. Stitch it back together, better late than never, steady motion. Can't control my fate, but I control all these emotions. I'm not broken, I'm not broken. Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the Gravity can take his arms around my legs and try to pull me. I'll still levitate. The greatest gift I got is being is holy. One thing I learned, pain hurts but don't control me.
So guys, talking about the design, it is built based on the K2 platform, same as the ICE variant. So they have made it a little adaptive to adapt to the EV the sync platform, and that's actually saying something. Design silhouette more or less remains the same. You have the same collecting DRL up front, the block pattern, daytime running lamps. You have neatly embedded LED lighting, and you have this pixel kind of treatment for the front grille, and you have these flaps right over here in the front bumper that actually retract themselves. They open up when the car needs a little bit of airflow, and they close once adequate airflow has been achieved. So that's a well thought out design language and a tried and tested design language. People have started embracing the new design. It is something that grows on you with time. Also, you have all round 360-degree camera that offers crystal clear display. You have this powerful bonnet lines that highlight the SUV character, and it has adequate amount of ground clearance that you'll find out once we hit the profile. So moving on to the profile, first thing that you notice are the superb 17-inch wheels with aero inserts for the alloy wheels. As you can see, this is reduced. This further enhances the aerodynamic efficiency, and the tires are meant to reduce rolling resistance to optimize range efficiency. And of course, you have body colored outside rear view mirrors in this new kind of ocean blue color. It looks very serene and soothing to look at. It looks like a gentle breeze and something after a hectic day's work. When you walk into the parking lot, it's something that looks at you and smiles at you, helping you relax the moment you cast your eyes on it. Such a very relaxing kind of color theme. Also, you have body color door handles, adequate amount of ground clearance. It has 200 mm of ground clearance despite the battery pack being loaded underneath. So that is one thing. Another thing is it gets an NMC battery pack as opposed to the LFP battery pack most of the market the competitors are using. So the NMC battery pack is supposed to optimize energy efficiency in a better way to again further enhance the overall performance and the range efficiency that this car has on offer. Again, you have the disc brakes all around, so to offer superior braking performance. Black and B pillar, roof rails highlighting the SUV character, and shark fin antenna and integrated spoiler to complete a proper SUV design silhouette. Now looking at the tail section, again the end-to-end LED comes alive, and it's the same silhouette as the ICE variant, and it's something that is more new age and more contemporary. I think it takes a little time for people to get over the previous design and start loving the new one. I think the time has come. The N-line looks a lot more muscular with the elements coming alive much more relevantly. Again, as I told you, you have the stomp lamp integrated into the spoiler, and you have the Hyundai badging right over here, the same pixel kind of blocks right over here highlighting the EV character that this stands up for. So it's a very cohesive, no nonsense and appealing design from almost every angle. Now that we are here at the tail section, we'll quickly open up the boot and see how much boot space it has on offer. So another practical thing about the Creta EV is abundance and the kind of utility spaces that they have made. 433 liters of boot space with the 60-40 split seats that can be folded flat to make way for more room. Again, underneath this you have a proper full-sized wheel as a spare wheel, so that's another major plus. Even the loading lip is not having any kind of a hump, such that you can actually slide your luggages much more easily into this luggage space. So that completes a proper SUV having good utility space and good looks all around. Again, the interior is more or less the same as the ICE variant, and it doesn't need to change because I love the way the dash has been laid out, because 10-inch plus 10-inch, you have the speedo cluster and the central console integrating into one another. And the best part that actually stands out is the fact that the central console and the speedo has been integrated into the dash. The central console doesn't stick out of the dash. Now some of the cars, if you notice, the central console sticks out of the dash with creates some kind of blind spots, which is not right and can get you self into trouble in a crowded place. You have Bose sound system, center speaker and door speakers and a woofer. So the sound system is pretty immersive when the branding reads Bose, and that goes without saying. Again, the tactile buttons for the aircon vents and the temperature control, and for the volume rockers, the volume dials, again give a good neat touch, talking about the fit and finish, making it a lot more practical. Now the steering wheel is something that the design has changed, has been revised. This kind of reminds us of the Ioniq 5 kind of steering wheel. It has all the controls for the ADAS as well as the phone and audio controls, and the best part is when you drive it, you feel it carries a little more heft to make you feel a lot more in control when you're flooring the pedal, because the kind of intense torque this machine has on offer. And once you sit inside, the seats are well cushioned. They have good side bolsters to hug you in, good amount of underside support, make you feel relaxed. Neatly angled headrests, and you have a spacious glove box. You have neatly integrated aircon vents. The air cooling efficiency and the cabin cooling capability is very well sorted for any Hyundai. They are really among the best when it comes to cabin cooling. And the steering gets tilt and telescopic adjustment, so that is another thing you need to note. Wireless charging for your phone, and even if your phone is a little on the bigger side like mine, I think it is well sorted when it comes to wireless charging. This is OnePlus 13. I think once you start the car, it will start charging, and you do have a type C charging socket, type A charging socket, and a 12-volt socket right over here. And driving modes are neatly integrated right over here. You have electronic parking brake, auto hold function, and the 360-degree camera, along with ventilated seats function, which makes it really convenient. And in terms of luxury features, it's right up there with the best. Another thing which we usually check for is the door opening angles, which is a practical thing, especially when you have elderly folks at home. So the front door opens up nice and wide, so you can get in and out of the front row pretty easily. The second row, however, does open up nice and wide, but at least a 90-degree angle would have made it a lot more easier for elderly people to walk into the cabin. As it is in terms of utility spaces, you have bottle holders all around. You have sun blinds, especially in summer conditions when you need a little bit of privacy, especially when your wife and kid are in the rear seat. I think a sun blind is a welcome addition. Again, once you sit inside, you have you have more than sufficient leg room, with the driver seat being set to my height. Again, you do have these foldable trays, such that you can go and enjoy your drive-in breakfast or food or lunch driving into any kind of a drive-in restaurant. That's well sorted. Or you can work with your laptop while you're being chauffeur driven. Another thing is the kind of recline angle it has on offer. It does come with one step recline, and because of the battery pack being placed underneath, you sit with your knees up high than the standard Creta model. So the under thigh support, if you need, I think it's better you just put your feet underneath the front seat to get a little bit of underneath, the under thigh support. Again, dedicated air con vents, type C charging sockets right over here. Here you have the function to actually control the front seat from here, from the back. So that is another good inclusion. In terms of space, I think two adults and a kid will feel really comfortable, because they have actually offered two dedicated headrests. You also have a massive sunroof, as you can see. Huge panoramic sunroof. That is something that we've seen in the Creta models, and lets in a lot of light. Even the glass area doesn't make you feel claustrophobic, and it's something that your kids would love to play around with. You do have a central armrest with cup holders here as well, and the dash from here looks absolutely stunning and gives you a pure upmarket feel. Looking at the speedo console, you have different animation for the different driving modes. So this is eco, this is sport. I'm sorry, that was normal. This was sport. This is eco, kind of a bluish kind of a tinge to it, and yeah, this is normal. And even in sport mode here, if you notice, here you can see the level of region. So this can be adjusted with the paddle shifters. As you can see, the paddle shifters are not meant for gear changing, because there are no gears or engine here. It's primarily for the level of this thing. So you can see it is, if you notice here, it is on level 2, and it can go up to level 1, or you can turn off brake energy recuperation completely, or you can go up to level 3 and level max, which actually will do the braking for you. It's like something called iPedal mode. In chock-a-block city traffic, you can actually put it to iPedal mode, where you don't need to brake. The car will do the braking. You just need to use the accelerator to crawl forward in this chock-a-block city traffic. Again, the central console is similar to the one that you've seen in my i20. So that is kind of a letdown. I would have preferred something different and unique for the Creta or the Creta Electric. Settings are here. You also have the EV mode, where you have the kind of battery percentage, state of charge, and the number of kilometers range that is left. So that is a good thing. Apart from that, you have regular settings, where you have vehicle settings, where you have driver assistance settings for ADAS. So here you have collision warning, collision safety, lane safety, blind spot, view monitor. All these things are really useful on a day-to-day basis. Another thing that really is useful is the fact that we have a 360-degree camera. This is auto hold function, electronic parking brake. This is drive mode selector, and this is the animation for the sport mode. And then you also have other things to like the compass, the tire pressure monitoring, or the regular average speed or average mileage. Everything is clearly mentioned over there. Again, aircon controls. Here you have the volume rockers, fan speed, temperature control, dual zone climate control is mentioned, is offered, and 360-degree camera. This is the resolution, crisp and high resolution camera with 2D as well as 3D view, such that you can have a look as to what's happening around you, a clear view, crisp display, and you can further optimize it by getting into the settings as per your vision will. But for now, this is what you get when it comes to interiors. And this is the steering design. As I told you, it is not the standard Creta steering wheel. It is something different, kind of reminds us of the Ioniq 5 a little bit. What do you think? Do you like the interior design? Feel free to comment below. I kind of feel they could have done better with the user interface of the Speedo as well as the central console, such that they could have a special theme for Creta, making it stand out. And yeah, the sunroof is beautifully laid out. The sun is setting out there, and you have ventilated seats as well. So this is about the interior. In terms of safety, we get 6 airbags as standard. We get ADAS level 2, which offers adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, lane departure warning, and collision warning, collision avoidance, and all those ADAS or advanced driver assistance system features. Apart from that, you do get electronic stability program, tire pressure monitoring, 360-degree camera, parking sensors all around, and all the safety features that you can think of to make it a safe EV for your beloved family. At the same time, even the pricing, they have not gone over the top with the pricing. 17.99 lakhs is the starting price for the Creta EV, and again, as I told you, there are 2 battery packs to choose from. So first of all, you have the 42 kilowatt hour battery pack, and then you also have the 51.4 kilowatt hour battery pack. The 42 kilowatt hour battery pack offers a range of around 390 kilometers IDC, whereas the larger battery pack, 51.4 kilowatt hour battery pack, offers a range of 473 kilometers IDC, and the true range, as per online sources, people who have tested it, comes down to around 426, which is very, very impressive. And again, you have different driving modes to choose from. So this is what makes it stand out, and also it is no slouch because it does 0 to 100 in 7.9 seconds and comes with a top speed claim of 180 kilometers per hour. So you can imagine the kind of adrenaline it packs within it. Even the power figures are around 169 bhp and 255 newton meters. So it is, the abundance of torque is apparent. Once you floor the pedal, it literally throws you back in your seat, and to experience that and kind of see my expression as I drove this, let's get to the driving part. Let's hit the road now and let's see what kind of driving experience the Creta EV has on offer in real world conditions.